So at work, I sneeze 3 to 5 times a day. I work in a really small office, 5 people, dead quiet in there. Everyone can hear everything. And my 3 to 5 sneezes per day cause a ruckus. And each sneeze, and sometimes it's 2 or 3 in a row, each sneeze is so embarrassing, so cringe. I can't get over myself. I can't continue on. I'm literally shaking just thinking about it right now. And the only logical solution is to quit my job and never show my face there again. Hey, chat, how are you? Sighs woefully. So, our Saturday began with I go downstairs. Carolyn was still getting ready to go supermarket shopping at 8:30 a.m. ish. I go downstairs, open the garage doors, air out the musty garage, and walk around because, please, I'm more than the exalted ruler of this condominium complex and master of all that I survey. I'm also a very concerned dad. I just take in the morning, hang out, walk around, see if there's any trash that needs to be picked up. But I run into Kathy Bailey, KBZ, as I call her. And we start yapping. She's like, what are you up to? I'm like, we're about to go grocery store. And she goes, I'm going to Lowe's to meet friends and get some keys made. And I thought, is that what friends do when you're in your 50s? Carolyn doesn't let me have friends, but if friends involve getting keys made early Saturday morning, then I'll go solo. I'll go friendless. I'll go sans friends for the rest of mi vida. So we hit up grocery outlet, bargain market, the gross out, as we affectionately call it. And they got a bag of Sargento's crackers, Parmesan and oregano flavor, if you must know, for $7. High price. But it's 16 ounces. It's a pound of crackers. And I thought, that's a lot of crackers, but it's just like at Costco, which is what my mom calls Costco. There's a bag of chips for $8, and it's a big bag of chips, but you're really taking a risk with the $8 because you may really love them, but you may also not like them, or you may be ambivalent, más o menos, so could go either way on them. And I'm talking about unknown brands, of course. You get a giant, if you love Cheetos, you get a 2-pound bag of Cheetos. You're in heaven. But the unknown stuff, it's quite the risk. It's a little dangerous. You're playing with fire there. And so Sargento's crackers, Parmesan oregano, Reggiano. I wanted to say Reggiano. I know Sargento's does the cheese, but I need a small sample to see if a giant bag of Sargento's crackers is worth it for $7. Also, like the genre of the snack matters. Like Costco will have a bag of shrimp chips, which a brand I've never heard of, manufacturer I never heard of, but I'm pretty confident going in. I like shrimp chips, so I'll pull the trigger on that one. I'll play their game. But I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. $7 bag of Sargento's crackers. No. And it was $22 on Walmart.com. Okay, it was a third-party seller, which isn't real life, but still. A good amount of crackers for a low price, but I passed. I said, hard pass, gang. The other day when we picked up Lennox, Lincoln Wynn and John Y were there, but also his other friend Dom Corsi, who I haven't seen in a year plus or whatever. So he was just there hanging out. They were actually waiting for Lennox. And I said, Dom, what's up? And I said, what's up, gang? Is that cool? Is that what they say on TikTok? Please let me know down in the comments section how to address the youngins. IRL. The bagging at the gross out. So young Noah, he's 17, 18, 19, something like that. He started 6 months ago or so. He's a bag boy. His packing was slow and not good, and he didn't know how to build a bag. You need a very solid concrete heavy foundation, and then you build up from there. But he couldn't do that, and it was a whole thing, and it was taking forever, and it was subpar bagging. But he's made progress, and he's getting better. He's getting faster. He's yapping a little. He's chatting it up. How's your weekend? What do you got going on? Blah, blah, blah. But this weekend, no bueno. He overstuffed the bags. They were super heavy. And since we all do paper bags now, because who knows why, the handles rip. I think partly because of Noah's poor packing skills, but also the gross out and just bag manufacturers in general, they use crappy glue, the cheapest glue at the littlest amount possible, the smallest amount possible. So those handles be ripping off. But Noah regressing in his packing skills, and also the chatting was absent this weekend. We were like, what's going on? But I think he's over it. Like we all are with our jobs. When you first come into a job, you're like, hey, why do we do it like this? And what's up with this? And what's up with that? And then after a few months, you're like, we do it this way because we do it this way. Any other questions? I like to take the young guy at work, and when he wants to fix everything and change everything and try new things and do certain things differently. And why do we do it like this way? We could do it that way, and it's better. And blah, blah. I say, come here, young fella. Put my arm around his shoulder. We do it this way because we do it this way. Why do we do it this way? Because that's the way we do it. Now stop asking your questions and get back to work. Carolyn also bought a 12-pack of sparkling ice cans, which is an abnormal purchase. Sparkling water is fine, but whatever. We normally don't get it. But these were branded as orange with the Cuties logo, like the tangerine mascot or whatever, the cute. And I was like, this is genius marketing. Everyone loves cuties. They taste good. Their drawing, their caricature, their cartoon, their animation is adorable. And I was like, this is excellent marketing. They just paired up with cuties, sparkling ice and cuties. Carolyn was sold. I was sold. I was like, wow, this is good stuff. It's a match made in heaven. Then we went to Walmart, lacking in the yellow sticker department this Saturday. For Lennox, yellow stickers were on top of sugar top donuts. Now Lennox didn't put this in his top 5, maybe because he hasn't been exposed to sugar top donuts. But for me personally, I've been exposed to every single donut on the planet. And I was like, these sugar top donuts are okay, but I don't know if they'll pass the Lennox test. So didn't buy them. Then I went to the hot food section, the deli section of Walmart. Got a chicken sandwich, their version of a McChicken or whatever. And it claimed, now it's wrapped up in aluminum, a little wrapper. It claimed to have a sauce packet of Polynesian something or other condiment. I was like, all right, I'll check this out. Let me try it out. It's less than $3. It was $2.94. So I was like, I'll try it out. Why not? I was hungry. Wanted some brekkie, some breakfast. Come home, and it's missing the sauce packet. So I hop on Walmart.com. Boop, 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 boop. Point, click, zoom, copy, paste. Get the return process going. And it said, no need to return it. Your refund is on the way. I was like, yeah. By the way, that chicken sandwich, terrible. It had the time, they write the time when it's made on it. And it said 8:20. It was 9:44. I was like, that's a while, but it's not the end of the world. But when I got home, it was bad. The chicken was bad. The bun was hard. It was just dry. It needed some Polynesian sauce, the missing sauce packet of Polynesian condiment. I tried some G. Hughes on there. It just wasn't working. It needed mayonnaise. It really did. But by the end, I was almost done with that at that point. I was like, well, I'm not going to put mayonnaise on the last bite. I'll just suffer. Also, having a yellow sticker of death in the bakery section of the Walmart, a strawberry parfait, normally $8, on sale, half price for $4. And I was like, ooh, that's a really good deal, 50% off. So I put it in our cart. I said, let me marinate on it. Let me marinate on that parfait, which is what my friend Mike Rasmussen says when he just wants to ponder, to think about it, to query his brain and just give it a minute. Maybe sleep on it. I'll sleep on the parfait while we do our thing. Self-checkout or scan and go, which works seamlessly and flawlessly now. It's super fast, super easy. We check out and we're in the parking lot loading up, and Carolyn goes, hey, I can't believe you bought that strawberry parfait. She kept calling it cake. There's a cake element to it, but she goes, I can't believe you bought that cake. And I was like, what the heck? I completely forgot, absentmindedly just scanned it. I think because I didn't have to scan it again when we checked out. I was just like, oh, I was surprised. I was taken aback. I was aghast at my actions. So I was like, I don't know. And so whatever. I was like, we have it now. Let's just go home. And so I was like, I don't know if I want this giant strawberry parfait. So hop on the walmart.com again after my chicken Sammy return and point, click, zoom. And they asked for a reason for the chicken sandwich. I said missing parts, which it was missing a part. It was missing a sauce packet. For the reason on the strawberry parfait, I clicked changed mind, which is an odd thing to do. Change your mind on a giant bakery item when you get home. But that's what I clicked, and points, click, zoom, copy, paste, tap, click. Boom. No need to return. Your refund is on its way. And I was like, wow. From $8 to $4 to free. Yeah. It was 1,600 calories, the whole thing. It's essentially strawberry shortcake without any real strawberries. And the strawberry part was more like a preserve, maybe a jam, because jelly don't shake like that. But it had whipped cream, quote unquote, on top. And then the strawberry element to it. Then cake, and then more cream on the bottom. And it was breakfast time. And Carolyn and I were like, let's dive into this free parfait. We ate 75% of it. Oh, the breakfast of champions, am I right? And then I could have housed the rest, but I was like, let me go lift, because if I eat the rest, I'm not gonna want to go lift. So I'm really strong. I lift. I went to go lift. I came home and I smashed the rest of the parfait, and I was like, that was good. It was really, really good. Then I went to Reddit, Walmart r/Walmart customers, where my friends live. Carolyn can't take away my internet friends, but I wanted to share this tale, this story. And I said, yo, you buy fresh food? And not always, because I've had to return fresh food here and there, but even if sometimes they don't make you return it and you get your refund, you get all your money back. And then the people on Reddit came for me in the comment section. You're gonna get banned. You're a scammer. You're why the loss prevention exists. They're gonna crack down on all of us. We all pay for it in the end. Okay, calm down, Reddit. Just you people who aren't even trying to shake down multi-billion-dollar corporations for a few shekels. What's wrong with you? I don't understand how you live. For me to live any other way is nuts. To us, Those goody good people who bought crappy food with their bum paychecks, who took the RT to work every day and worried about the bills, were dead. They were suckers. They had no balls. If we wanted something, we just began the return process. If anyone complained, they got hit so bad they never complained again. It was routine. You didn't even think about it.
And oop.
In other Vince and Carolyn news. So today, Carolyn was like, oh, I need some more razors. Okay, no problem. She uses the Gillette Pro Glide Shield men's. Men's? What's next? Women playing in the NBA? Gillette Pro Shield men's razor blade. So I'm like, all right, I'll get you some. No worries. No worries, darling. I hop on Amazon. Razors the prices are off the chain. I'm talking $6, $7, $8 per razor, depending on which listing you go to or which seller it is. And I was like, when the hell did this huge spike in price increase happen? So thankfully, Walmart.com, search for it. And they had an offer 4 for 20, just under 20. So $5 per, and then $5 in Walmart cash. So 4 for $15, less than $4 per. Oh, Bob's your uncle. LFG, Lego, bought. But man, razors are outrageously priced. When did that happen? Lennox's scooter, which is still going, by the way. I got it from AliExpress for $120-ish, all in. It's still running fine, but the handlebars are always coming loose, and he never tells me. I have to walk by when I'm just in the garage doing real man stuff. I'll check out his scooter. Is the kickstand okay? Are the wheels okay? These handlebars are loose, and so he never tells me. And then I'm like, Len, your handlebars were loose. He's like, oh, yeah. I was like, okay, buddy. And it's a simple screw with a little Allen wrench. Or do you say hex wrench? It's really quick. It's really easy. And I proved my real manliness to him. But it's like, dude, let me know when something is wrong so I can try to fix it or take a look at it. Okay, well, I think I'm done. Take care. Brush your hair. Peace out. I'm outie 5000 G money. I gotta go. Late. See ya. Fiend.